My background was a little bit different. I grew up in New York City. My parents were actors, so a lot of my early exposure was to, people, storytelling. But at the same time, I was also always really excited by math and finding patterns and taking things apart. So I think I tended to gravitate in my school years to areas where technology and storytelling kind of melded. Hi, I'm Killy. I'm a member of the technical staff with the Vehicle Engineering and Autonomy Department at the Aerospace Corporation. So I think a turning point for me was definitely when I joined my high school's robotics team. It was an all-girls team called the Iron Maidens. I eventually worked my way up to captain and was just really excited by, the technical side of it. We were building big competitive robots. Did a lot of technical outreach and educational outreach to a lot of younger girls, trying to get them excited about engineering. I knew I was excited by robotics and I liked robotics. Like I said, grew up in the city. We didn't have a car growing up. I had very little moments where I built that mechanical intuition, but I knew I wanted to work on mechanical systems. So I kind of majored in what I least understood, if that makes sense, which is a little unintuitive. Yeah, I did my undergraduate and graduate degrees at MIT. So during my graduate degree, I did an internship at Aerospace, but I hadn't really thought about aerospace as an option. I think because space wasn't really my background. But once I started going through the interview process and doing some research, I realized there's a huge range of technical disciplines that we cover at the company. And also, it was a different model of company than I'd ever seen. And most importantly, the focus was on people more than I saw at other companies. So I work in the CAVE lab, which is our collaborative autonomous vehicle ecosystem. And what we're really trying to do is build out test beds and proving grounds for autonomous systems. So my day-to-day, I actually get to wear a lot of hats. I might be coming in and doing a customer demo where I'm running the robotic arms. I might be simulating a spacecraft and its motion that I can then translate to the robotic arms later. So I think it's a really exciting time to be in this industry. I think one of the fascinating things is that, there's a big boom right now in autonomy and AI and some really computationally heavy and fascinating technologies that previously weren't really feasible to bring to space. When you launch a payload, you're very limited by weight, so computational power really wasn't as prevalent. So we're starting to hit the point where onboard processors are small enough form factor that we can really bring some of that power to the space domain. I actually had the opportunity to go to the Space Symposium, which is a conference in Colorado, to kind of be a fly on the wall. I was selected to be one of the new generation employees, and I got to sit in on some, it felt like very high stakes situations. Like I got to watch a customer meeting with the CEO. I got to, interface with generals and international representatives and really get a big picture of what's happening in the industry, both government and commercial. So having those opportunities to jump in at this stage of the game and really build up that knowledge base has been fascinating.